Welcome to our Virtual Tech to You program. My name is Jen, a programming librarian at the Cedar Rapids Public Library. I want to give you a quick tutorial in using Google Docs to create a resume. Google Docs is a free program that functions very similarly to Microsoft Word. This free tool can be used on a computer or a smartphone. If you plan on creating a resume on your smartphone or tablet, much of what is covered is the same. You will, however, need to download both Google Docs and Google Drive to your device. You will also need a Gmail account to be able to use either of these apps. So let's get started. To access Google Docs, you will need an email account with Google called Gmail. If you don't already have a Gmail account, signing up for a Gmail account is easy, though it may occasionally require you to have a cell phone that can receive text messages. Fill out the online form and make a note of what your email address is and what your password is until you have it memorized. Losing access to your Gmail account will mean you lose access to your resume. We don't want that at all. Creating a resume from scratch is a lot of work. Updating an older resume is much easier. Once you log into your Gmail account, you can get to Google Docs by clicking on the 9-dot icon or the Google Apps icon next to the Settings icon on the top right-hand side of your screen. When you click on the Tools menu, scroll to find Google Docs. Click on the icon. We are going to use a template to make the layout of our resume easy. Click on Template Gallery on the upper right-hand side of the screen. Scroll to the Resume options and click on Swiss. Before putting in your personal information, first remove any places within the resume you won't need. For example, I'm going to remove the Awards section by going over to the left-hand side showing the resume outline and click on the X next to Awards. This will allow me to add another section for the work history I need without going over the recommended one page for your average resume. To select the placeholder areas to put in your personal information, hover over and then double-click to highlight the entire span of text. Once the text is highlighted, begin typing. Replace all the text with your own information throughout the document. To copy a section, simply highlight the section you wish to copy and on your keyboard, hold down Ctrl and then hit the C key. Release the Control key. This copies the text you just highlighted and holds it until you're ready to paste it. Put your cursor where you want the copied text to go and hold down the Control key, only this time hit the V key. The copied text will be pasted into the document where your cursor is. Google Docs periodically saves the work you are doing without you having to remember to do so. Once a template or blank document is opened, it is saved to Google Drive. To more easily find the resume file, double-click in the field in the top left-hand side of your screen where it says Resume. Adding your name or even the date or draft to the resume can help you find it among your other files. Once your resume is completed, you can either email it directly to a recruiter or save it as a file that can be attached or uploaded to an online application. Google Docs have their own file extension, which is not accepted by many employers. However, the tools allow you to download your resume as a PDF or Word document. Hover over Document and select PDF from the drop-down menu. A PDF will lock in the formatting and fonts used in the document and prevent others from changing the content. You will need to save the file to the computer you are working on. It will not be housed on Google Drive. Find a place to save it on the computer once it has been exported. You will be able to upload it to your Google Drive to have it accessible whenever you need it. Once your resume is exported, you can import it into Google Drive. Click on your Gmail account, which should be open in another tab in your browser. Click on the 9 dots or Google Apps icon in the upper right-hand portion of your screen. From that menu, select Google Drive. From there, you should see your original Google Doc resume. To add the PDF resume to your storage, click on the plus icon labeled New on the left-hand side of the screen. Click on File, Upload, and find your PDF resume in the file system on your computer. Once your upload is complete, it should appear with the rest of your files in Google Drive. Now you can access a copy of your resume that can be uploaded to any job application no matter where you are. If you want additional online help with your resume without leaving your home, you can access the library's Job Now resource. You can receive immediate feedback on your resume through their live coaching service, or submit your resume and receive feedback within a few days. Visit crlibrary.org and click on the Resources tab to access it today. If you need help with the content of your resume, the Opportunity Center housed at the Ladd Library can help. Even though the library building is temporarily closed to the public, you can make an appointment by calling 319-739-0456.